Hey, today I'm talking about the new body horror film Together. This stars Dave Franco, Alison Brie, and features Damon Herriman. It was written and directed by Michael Shanks. And the basic premise is Dave and Alison play longtime boyfriend-girlfriend. Dave recently went through this big traumatic event with his parents and has been really struggling with that, especially because it puts his own shortfallings in life into perspective. And yeah, I really enjoyed this one. Firstly, the effects just looked so good. They were very unsettling and creepy, and it really just worked for me. I would say they used them pretty sparingly, but when they did them, they really hit. The story was so good and relatable because it's both about grief of loss of parents, but it's also about complacency in relationships. Like, they keep asking themselves, are we in love or are we just used to each other? And like, that is such a long-term relationship, practically mantra. And then on top of that, it's also about self-hate, because he has these dreams and he's working towards these dreams, but he's not getting there. He's not getting them. And so he hates himself over that. And then he also hates himself over not being the person that both he wants to be and that his partner wants him to be. He knows he could be better. He knows he could be doing better in so many different ways, and he's just failing over and over again. And that's so frustrating for him, and I totally understand that. Like, he feels like such a failure that he doesn't deserve his partner, and that's so heartbreaking, but I get it. And then like the lore of the actual how is this creepy thing happening was done really well too, because they gave us just enough to answer enough questions, but not too much to over explain it. So like, we get it, but we don't get into the minutia of everything. And then I really liked the way it ended. I won't get into spoilers, but I'll just say it makes a lot of sense. It's a bold choice, and it's honestly the only choice that really works in this situation. And I think it kind of neatly tied things up for me in a way that I'm like, yeah, no, I definitively enjoyed this movie a lot. So yeah, no, I thoroughly enjoyed this movie and would totally recommend it. It's just an interesting story about relationships and grief and self-hate, and it's very easy to relate, and it does the spooky, scary stuff well, and it does the body horror stuff well. So yeah, it checks all the boxes. Thoroughly enjoyed it, definitely recommend. And now for my ranking, I put this at number 24 in the really like section. And this is out of a total of 71 new movies so far this year.